Sometimes the best ideas for your business are those ideas that seem so small and insignificant that many people overlook them. But you'll be amazed at how many great things at a company or any business can happen when you don't overlook the small things. For example, we were doing a business case on a restaurant in the TL Turner Group, and we were working through some things, and we saw an opportunity that, hey, you know what, this could be a very big deal. All you have to do is implement it. Now it seems so small, but it's a big deal. So let's walk through that business case. So if you've ever been to any of those restaurants where they give you free rolls or some type of free appetizer when you come in and you sit down. Well, my wife and I were at a restaurant and we noticed, man, you know, there are a lot of tables that aren't actually eating the free appetizers. Now, we had free appetizers at our table. We weren't really interested in eating it right then, but when our food came out, what we did is we asked the waiter to bring us a fresh basket of rolls because we wanted a fresh batch when our entrees came out. But I thought about it, I'm like, man, that one basket that's been sitting there on the table for a while, what are they gonna do with it? And the answer is they're gonna throw it away. Now, as a customer, it's not that big of a deal. But if you're the business owner, one of the things you're thinking through is that is money going right into the trash. So let's walk through that business case here. All right, I brought my board with me to help me out. So if we say that one roll costs, let's say, 5 cents. And let's say in an entire week, that restaurant gets 500 customers to come through that restaurant per week. So if all 500 customers waste, let's say, one roll per customer, in 1 week, that is $25. It doesn't seem like much. You know, it doesn't seem like much at all. I mean, and to be honest, it's not very big. And you may look at that and say, well, that's not that big of a deal. But the restaurant we were sitting in actually is a nationwide restaurant that has a massive franchise. And when we did the research, the restaurant we were sitting at actually has, let's roll those numbers again, 5 cents. They actually have 4 million customers that come through their stores every single week. Now, if you do the math on that, that comes out to $200,000. Now, when you think about that, $200,000 across all of their stores every single week, and then when you multiply that out by the full year, you come up with a ridiculous number like $10.4 million. Now that's a $10.4 million saving just by avoiding throwing away one roll per customer. Now, in that scenario, you may say, hey, you know what? I don't really work at a big store like that, or hey, I don't own a restaurant that massive. And what I would say is you can still use the concept because there are tons of small opportunities that add up over time. I mean, imagine if you actually worked at this restaurant we were eating at and you were the one that came up with this idea and said, hey, you know what? Instead of giving people a basket full of rolls as soon as they walk in, what if we found a way to save one roll per customer? You would help your company save $10.4 million if they use that idea across all of their stores. Now, if you helped your company save $10.4 million, what kind of promotion or what kind of bonus do you think you get? And I would guess to say, I don't know exactly where you work, but I would guess to say if you helped your company save $10.4 million, you'd probably be looking at a really good promotion or a really good bonus.